distracted, and that we continue. I'm going to finish this testimony truly because it's just bullet points and it's just an amazing insight into what has been taking place for 23 years in this country, and how God uses the most unimaginable situations and signs to lead us to Him, because He is our true shepherd. If we follow the Lamb, He truly manifests Himself to us. So after that exhortation from the Lord, the hornyman at this name of the publishing company, I had to repent a lot and realize what I had done, basically using words like the universe and sin source and silly things just to say yes, but that's where I was in 2007, and to write more about that in spite of my real findings and certainty that is Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. And through that, immediately after repentance, after thinking of meditating in the Word of God, new chapters and dating has been taking place during this 2019-20, and just to finish properly the book in His own way, in His perfect timing, to be given the antidote for this COVID-19, and to for my own growth and how can I say, my own, it's like bringing everything together in the Word of God, just like to manifest something I was born to do for my own sake. For my own sake, and that is something that can benefit everyone, because it's only when we dare to be born again and truly extirpate and die to the flesh that we can help others, not before. It won't happen. It won't happen until we are ready. It won't happen. We may try to take shortcuts, and we may try to be clever, to get our way, but no, the God, our Lord, truly scrutinizes and knows our very thoughts, our very emotions, what is in our hearts, what is in our minds, and it is truly a blessing that it is that way, because He's the most wonderful master, the most wonderful company and friend, and many dreams have come after that to confirm. I saw Him in the whole sky, His face. I just saw a huge, like centipede, a huge dark coiled animal in the sky where I was walking with my father, and the animal actually sent the arm like to fetch my father from his shirt, and he was lifting him, and because he was trying to protect me. And then I continued walking. I don't remember it with him, but soon I saw a face occupying all the sky, and I was wondering what is really a form of a face, and I really staring at this. I was lifting to the air, and I saw I managed to see an eye, the eye of Jesus Christ, His face crucified, like saying, I died for you. And I saw Him on the cross, and it was the most amazing, beautiful realization and conviction and all these things. And we were living in a room, in a kind of an annex as well, trying to keep it light for us, because we have been extremely busy. And I saw the woman from that place in a very demonic dream, that she was like a witch with she was not like that. It was like they were from Nepal, and she was very Hindu. We got to that place and they had a shrine, a Hindu shrine with Shiva and all these skeletons in the necklace and all sorts of deities and whatever, and it was another long story. But to address perhaps our own issues with tolerance, New Age, and all that, and that was very telling on this battle that is beyond flesh and blood. And we stayed 6 months there. When I saw that the person was taking us, pulling Richard by the hand, and I was behind, just trying to stop her, and she was pulling us because there was going to be a sacrifice. So all these Jezebel spirits in people try to sacrifice always the people of God. And I had to take impulse all around, take some impulse to break her from pulling Richard towards this place, towards a sacrifice mount, a sacrificial mount. And in real life, you wouldn't have imagined anyway, from the appearances, that they were that sort of people. But with the husband and the child, the teenagers, it's like what TV Joshua sometimes show in his videos, how group families, group demons or gang demons come and manifest, and they are truly controlling and possessing the whole family. And we have witnessed that. It's very real. Right now we are going through a similar situation that I perhaps will mention in another video. But it's fascinating how is money, power, control, manipulation, which is all witchcraft, and how we are all with these people currently where we are apparently an English person married with a Filipina Catholic. And in spite, I say, oh great, there is at least an image of Jesus Christ. No, it's just all around the world, practically the same attributes in the children of the woman, the same attributes in the children of the snake. And the battle is unfolding and is undeniable. And how this incides with the love gene, what it's all about, is truly about just imitating Christ, putting on Christ daily, crucifying the flesh, and trying to be the best we can be, trying to fulfill the Great Commission, which is what He created us to be, and to fulfill that calling, and trying to clarify what we are here for, why He created us, and really doing His will, not ours. My best prayer sometimes is just simply, please give me obedience, give me, I am fed up of me. I am just, please, I don't want my mind, my thoughts, my best plans, my best ideas. I want yours. Please, Holy Spirit, wash what is not yours. Cleanse me, purify me, and allow me to see what do you want. Because it doesn't matter really what I want. I will make mistakes. I will continue just complicating things and delaying my own progress. So help me not to be an obstacle, so that you can come and dwell within me. Father, Abba, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, I want you all here. I want less of me, of this personality, conditioning, sinful nature, so that you can come to possess us, come to use us, to be your instruments, to bring the kingdom here on earth, to fight with a rod of iron, because you realize people need a rod of iron, and He will come with a rod of iron. So then, after I had really received these new powerful chapters and insights with the baptism of the Holy Spirit, the baptism of fire of Jesus Christ, the insights into spiritual warfare, the what is pure religion in James, to help the orphans, to help the widows, to really help the vulnerable, and asking, yearning for the gifts of the Holy Spirit. And after all those chapters were happening in the most amazing studio flat that we got, he came in a dream again, and I saw him. And it's a long dream to mention the whole thing, but at the end, I saw him, and I was going to talk to him about something that had happened previously about the spiritual warfare, or spiritual warfare in the neighborhood. And when I was going to tell him, something fell from my mouth, and when I picked it up, it was a miniature heart, a crystal heart. And I looked at him, and he just smiled like if he had done something mischievous. And I just smiled. He didn't want to elaborate. And it was just, I was just going to continue talking. And again it happened, but this time I just grabbed it, and it was another mini heart in the most amazing, with the most beautiful form. And I was just so, in awe, just wondering how he had done it. And when I looked back at him, he was not there. But I woke up like around 8:10 or something. It was, well, connected with the book that I had to read, and the amazing dream, and the forgiveness of sins, and ready trumpet continue talking. And with the opening of the channel in YouTube, that day when we managed to release some videos, I got a trumpet from a car mini horn, a car horn, or a car trumpet. After opening the YouTube video, we got another trumpet, and then a string, a door, one of these strings that are attached to for door at the end of the doors, and with my age at the time, 4 and all that saying yes, start. And I saw him just, his way to guide us through certain actions that we need to take. And the most amazing insights have been taking place, the most amazing dreams, scary dreams as well, because I've seen relatives that are going to hell. I've seen relatives that are in danger. I see them in the true nature. I try to warn them. They don't pay attention. They are in the moon. They are distracted.